Hey guys, Root Beer Gamer here, and welcome to episode 1, Getting It Done. The Rivalry. Basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go on All-Pro, and I'm going to play different, each episode is going to be a different rivalry, popular, big rivalries in the NFL. And, I'm just going to, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the team that I prefer. So maybe not necessarily the one that I think is going to win more. First off, we're sticking with, my favorite team, the Ravens, and their big rivals, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, this is, in my opinion, one of the biggest rivalries in all of sports. It's one of the, toughest rivalries. It's a lot of animosity that goes on, a lot of hate, a lot of, people, they love to hate each other. But there's a lot of respect, too, between the players. But, don't let that fool you into thinking they're not going to get chippy on the sidelines a lot. But that is something that is good to see. Occasionally, it makes it interesting. The past few years has been a very even keel rivalry. Basically,
friends, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
This year, the Ravens, beat the Steelers by 20 points in Baltimore, and then the Steelers beat the Ravens by 20 points in Pittsburgh. So, it's that's just this season alone. And it's been a pretty, it's been a back and forth over the years. It really has, and I think it's interesting. I love watching it. There's nothing like Steelers week. And we get 2 of them every year. So hey, would you look at that? So we kick it, touchback, Justin Tucker. That's what he does. We got this ferocious Ravens defense. I don't have any injuries on. But yeah. Oh, Jimmy Smith making magic happen on the first play. Oh, run, Jimmy, run! Oh, Big Ben with the tackle. Real clutch right on the 1-yard line, but I don't think that's going to stop us. Got Joe Flacco, MVP, Super Bowl. That Super Bowl was probably one of the most exciting games, and Justin Forsett gets in with the touchdown. Quick 1-2 punch with the interception and the touchdown run. Ravens already up 6-0. Justin Tucker's automatic leg will go ahead and make it 7-0 after only 11 seconds. So that's a huge deal for the Ravens there. Obviously, my team is the Ravens, so I follow them a lot, know a lot about them. Having a lot of trouble with the secondary this year. Ravens have had 13 different players in the secondary, I believe. At least at the time of this recording. It may be more by the time the season is over. Who knows? Oh gosh. Okay, we got him that time. Yeah, they got the revenge on us there. But yeah, it's been a wild year for the Ravens. It really has. At this point, they're 9-5, so they've improved from last year's 8-8 record. Hopefully, they can win out, and ideally it's my team, so I want them to go ham. CJ Mosley, just saw a little bit of him there. He's been having a phenomenal rookie year, receiving all kinds of praise. People comparing him to Ray Lewis already. His rookie season. It's ridiculous, honestly, it is. We've got a 2nd and 11 here. Oh, who left him wide open? Lance Moore, 1-yard line. The 20-yard catch. And they're in there. They're right up knocking on our door. You got see Matt Elam is there. And they run it wide. Le'Veon Bell gets in there. He's been having a beastly year too, and so is Roethlisberger, honestly. They have Roethlisberger Although, granted, they have been all over the place a little bit. They did have that loss to the Jets, which is pretty lopsided and uncharacteristic of them. Which is actually the week after they threw 6 touchdowns against the Ravens. But yeah, Le'Veon Bell, I believe he's top 5 rushing yards. So that's great year for him, obviously. Yeah, that's always a good thing to be a part of. So here we go, running this play. Oh, that was bad. Speaking of Jacoby Jones, look at that. That was awful. That should have been picked off, honestly. It should have. We're going to run the hurry up here because I just like to do that for some reason. This is a draw, I believe, to the man Justin Forsett, who's just had a phenomenal year. Oh, and he's burned. He's gone. He's gone. That's it. Touchdown. Calling it. Ooh. Touchdown. Kill him. Beautiful. It's 1st and 10. And we are hopefully going to stop them this time. Let's run a blitz. What about that? I don't think I picked the blitz.
For about 4.
I feel like this year the Ravens have kind of been overshadowed by some negativity. Obviously there's a big Ray Rice thing, which everyone loves to talk about. There's that. And then, I think it's things like that that really messed up, people seeing the good things the Ravens are doing on the field. Elvis Dumerville tied for most sacks in the league right now with 17. Between him and Terrell Suggs, the best sack duo in the league this year so far. But I'm not seeing any recognition for either of them, unlike any of the major sites. I mean, obviously I'm seeing like the Ravens site, but ESPN, I read an article the other day of top 10 defenders in the league right now. And Elvis Dumerville wasn't even like mentioned at all, which I found to be kind of interesting. Because you figure he leads league in sacks, he'd be up there, but no, they did have Justin Houston though. It's for the Chiefs, I believe. Could be wrong there. But yeah, I believe he's for the Chiefs. And I think he's the guy that Elvis Dumerville is tied for. So there's that. J.J. Watt was up there. Richard Sherman was on there. A couple other people. I don't remember entirely everyone who was on there. But yeah, it's an interesting article. But yeah, I mean, I feel like if we didn't have negative things like that happen, ooh, I didn't even mean to do that, but okay. Yeah, if we didn't have like negative things like the Ray Rice incident, I feel like people would notice things like that more. We might be, might get a little bit of recognition. Probably not, honestly, but either way, it's still, you don't like to have negative things like that. Be a part of your team. That's what people associate it for. And then people love to pull that out anytime, no matter what. Oh, we just beat your team. Oh, Steve Smith, talk about this man while he gets that 27-yard reception there, down to their 28, knocking on their red zone door and ending the first quarter. He's been phenomenal for the Ravens. He honestly has. From week 1, when he stiff-armed Pac-Man Jones and threw him on the ground, I fell in love with Steve Smith. Really, even before that, in the preseason, he was making diving catches like, I don't remember what game it was in the preseason. It was some preseason game. The Ravens played him, and it was basically a pass play, and Steve Smith Sr. was sliding on his back in the end zone and caught the ball for a touchdown. It was absolutely beautiful. And between that and week 1, the loss to the Bengals in Baltimore, his massive stiff arm to Pac-Man Jones. It was absolutely beautiful. Oh, that was. That was a close one right there. That was really close.
You see the cover 2 defense. Got to know where to throw the football.
But yeah, that was. I mean, yeah, he's really he's brought a lot of intensity to the offense. He's been phenomenal with helping out the offense and getting them going at times. And it's always great to see an offensive player with the fight of a defensive player. I love seeing that kind of thing. I'm actually gonna try and pound the ball in the run game here just before set. And we run it. Oh, and Fletchio said, oh yeah, we got it. We're good. Mike Mitchell, ex-Panther, just like Steve Smith, who we were just talking about, gets in there, makes a tackle, and just before set. It's first and goal now from the 3.
First and goal. Trying to work that left side.
Oh, Crockett Gilmore makes a catch, but they're not letting him in. Only a gain of 2. Second and goal from the 1. 3 minutes left in the, well, 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
That defensive front looks
I'm going to try and rush in with fourth set here. And we get in there. Touchdown Ravens. Woo! Alright. 20-7. I'm liking this. I'm enjoying this. This is where I like to be. I always like to see Ravens put up numbers against Pittsburgh. I always like to look back to that game. I don't think I'll ever forget when this game was, because it was the 10th anniversary of 9/11. And I remember it was because everyone was talking about, security, how they were amping up security for all these games, and it was a Sunday. And Ravens had a home opener against the Steelers in Baltimore. Well, obviously because it's home opener, but the season opener at home in Baltimore against Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm watching the game, and the Ravens end up winning like 35-7. And it was beautiful. I absolutely loved it. And it's a rare sight, just like this year. Both teams beating each other in their house, beating the other team at home. Fumble, big fumble, recovery by Daryl Smith. Oh, and Daryl Smith's going to take it all the way for the touchdown, putting it up 28-7. Absolutely beautiful play by the defense, and that's what I love about Baltimore football. And really, and that's something that we have in common with the Steelers, which is kind of ironic, is the aggressiveness, the intensity, and the real focus on defense. I mean, both teams are historically really defensive teams. I mean, you look at Baltimore, what I consider like the big 3 of Baltimore defense historically. You got Terrell Suggs, known for rushing the passer, getting after him, getting the sacks. You've got Ray Lewis, the legendary middle linebacker. You say the name Ray Lewis in Baltimore, and everyone is instantly knows exactly what you're talking about. And, he's a hero to the city of Baltimore just for being a beast at the linebacker position. And then you've got Ed Reed, who he did go to Houston and New York for a little bit last year, but he spent 11 seasons in Baltimore, capping it off with a Super Bowl victory. And that's pretty much what he's known for, because that's where he did all his, everything that he accomplished in his career was in a massive hit from Darian Stewart there, breaking up the pass. Which, figures, as we're talking about Ed Reed, possibly one of the greatest safeties to play in Baltimore, well, especially and definitely in Baltimore, and possibly one of the greatest safeties playing all time. Started talking about him, and our safety makes a big play. But yeah, he was phenomenal. He was the ball hawk. He was great. They're reviewing. No, they said he was out of bounds. Okay, 3rd and 10. I can deal with that. I remember reading this thing. It said 75% of the earth is covered in water. The other 25% is covered by Ed Reed, which just goes to tell you how much he was known for his coverage abilities and ball hawk. He was phenomenal. So between him, Sizzle, and Ray Lewis, it's always been phenomenal watching Ravens defense. Plus you got, and that's not the but you know that's not the most of it. You've also got guys like Haludinata up front. You've got Ladarius Webb in the corner position. It's always been great watching Baltimore defense growing up, and that's the kind of stuff I loved. I absolutely love watching defensive players, and that's something like I hate all the new rules for the most part about, you know, it upsets me when I see offensive players getting advantages over like I love to see defensive players making big plays, and I hate when those have to be limited because of the rules. It's annoying, but yeah, sometimes it seems a little bit of BS on the NFL's part, but it is what it is. You gotta take it for what it is. Meanwhile, we're dominating this game right now, which is phenomenal. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully, you guys enjoying it. Drop a like if you are enjoying this, and hopefully we can get a play here that'll make you want to drop a like instead of the 1 yard gains. Ooh, I did not mean to call that, but hey, let's get a like for that first down and Justin Forsett dragging people. How about that? That's a beautiful play there to get going. Let's send Torrey Smith on the streak route. Oh, who's open? Oh, I threw that ball too late. That was my bad. That was my fault. Now, also, make sure to leave a comment about what team I should play next, or what rivalry you believe I should play next. Definitely want to do more of this, but I figured why not start with my team, you know? This is my team. I love them to death. Win, lose, or tie. Always Ravens fan. So we're going to throw this bomb deep to Owen Daniels, and he's going to get in for a touchdown with a few seconds left on the clock. And we're just absolutely putting up numbers on the Steelers right now. Hopefully they don't try to make a halftime comeback. That would be unfortunate if they did, but I think we can stop them. I think we're putting up numbers right now. We're making a basketball game out of this, which is good for us, bad for them. It's always good to do in Baltimore, especially in the black uniforms. Love the black uniforms, absolutely great. Go ahead and comment below. Giving you guys a lot to comment, but go ahead and comment below. Let me know what your favorite alternate NFL uniform is. I love alternate uniforms. I always think they're lots of fun to see, because you can get tired of seeing the same old uniforms again and again. And that right there is going to wrap up the first half. So here we go. Starting up the second half, 35-7, Ravens over Steelers in Baltimore. Primetime game is what I said it as. I feel like a lot of times Ravens Steelers play, especially the big games, prime time. Dominique Franks getting loose up the sideline. He's up to the 38. That's a pretty good run back right there. And it's from Dominique Franks, who's not he's not necessarily, yeah, it's usually Jacoby Jones, that man right there, who just ran through someone. But yeah, no, it's normally him, but it wasn't this time, surprisingly. So we're gonna probably be rushing a lot right now, since we have such a lead. Justin Forsett, juking out people, dragging people, 97 yards for 7 rushes. Let's get a like for that if you haven't liked the video already. Subscribe, share to your friends, let everybody know what's going down.
You fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Here we go, Justin Forsett. Oh, is he going to, he's not, he denied him. Mike Mitchell is pretty good. I remember I had him in Ultimate Team. I had a Mike Mitchell card. I think I might still have it, honestly. But yeah. Can he make it? Justin Forsett. Oh, they're going to give us... Oh, but Justin Forsett's injured. Oh, no. Oh, that's really bad. That's awful. Now we got Lorenzo Taliaferro in the game. The rookie out of... Actually, I have no idea where he's from. I have no idea. he gets swallowed up behind the line. That's not a good sign for the Ravens. We definitely want to get Justin Forsett back. He's a huge piece of this offense, and he is in real life too, honestly. 1,000-yard rushing season after the pitiful rushing season the Ravens had last year. Pitiful offense overall, but especially rushing. Oh, and Taliaferro is just absolutely making up for what he lost, getting 15 yards on that play, moving the chains, all sorts of goodness. Loving it, loving it. And of course Forsett is out for the entire game. That's fine. We've got a pretty big lead. I'm not planning on blowing this lead, so hopefully we don't. Use check. Honestly, he's a player that I like. That isn't like Flacco making the run. I thought that'd be a little bit fun to try to do, and there's a good opportunity there, gaining 2 yards. I feel like people underestimate Flacco's speed. He's pretty. He can be mobile. Well, I wouldn't say he could be mobile as far as like, he's not the next Russell Wilson, as Owen Daniels drops that ball there, knocked over by Troy Polamalu. Yeah. It's an interesting name to say. I'll tell you that. There goes Justin Forsett leaving the game.
So if the team absolutely needed him back, he would play, guys. But as things stand right now, they're going to hold him out.
So hopefully we can catch this first down right over the middle. There we go. Oh, Torrey Smith drops it. And so that's going to be what, a 52-yarder? I think that's a 52-yarder. Yep, 52-yard field goal. I'm going to go for it with Justin Tucker. I mean, we already have a pretty huge lead. Oh, nope. I messed up the kick meter, and we're just short. Oh, that's really disappointing. Now they get the ball at the 42. And hopefully we can stop him. Yeah, that was I jumped the gun there. Didn't kick the ball far enough. But hopefully we can make the stop. Was that inbounds? Roethlisberger passing 100 yards on that play. Which is good that we've kept him under 100 yards so far. That's how you honestly, I feel like that's how you shut down the Steelers. You shut down Roethlisberger. You shut down Roethlisberger for the most part, honestly. With Bell in the backfield now. Oh, I was offsides there. That's not good. But they're not going to take that flag because Antonio Brown made the catch there. So they're probably not going to take that flag. But, now that the Steelers have Le'Veon Bell, I feel like he's going to help them out a lot. But I will say that Roethlisberger is a big part of the offense. So if you can kind of slow him down, it'll really help you out. See, they're gonna decline. They got ball in our 39. I wouldn't put the comeback past them. I've seen crazier things happen in Madden. There was a time I was playing a challenge of Matt Elam drops the pick. I thought that was for sure a pick. Matt Elam, the first-round pick in the 2013 draft, free safety out of Florida. I like watching him. He's fun to watch too. I'm really hoping he can he's been falling off a little bit recently, but hopefully he can come back into it and kind of solidify a safety position. That's really what I feel like is holding Baltimore. Oh, they're running a screen. Courtney Upshaw's there though. Ooh, I'm lucky to I got him over there. But yeah, I'm hoping. I honestly feel like if the Ravens can improve upon their secondary and get them in the get them with the program, I feel like we can definitely be Super Bowl worthy if we can get a solid secondary. I feel like that's the only thing that's really holding us back at this point. So here we are, fourth quarter, 5 minutes left in the game. And we've got a pretty big lead, 28-point lead, I believe. So, oh, that was my bad. But Jimmy Smith taking out Heath Miller there for the 9-yard gain. It's first down. So we're gonna blitz play here. C.J. Mosley again. Oh, phenomenal year, really is. And Terrell Suggs sacks Ben Roethlisberger. that is something I always love to see. You know, Ball So Hard University representing out there. And it's great to see that. I honestly, you know, the Terrell Suggs, recently heard him in an interview talk about how Roethlisberger's his favorite quarterback to sack. And, I mean, for obvious reasons. But, it's, you know, it's always, it's fun to watch. I love watching Sizzle. He's good. He's so great at going after the quarterback. Jimmy Smith with another interception. Oh, and he wants to return this one. Oh, and he's gonna get it. Is Le'Veon Bell gonna catch him? No. No, sir. Jimmy Smith with a Ravens second pick six. Or is it the second? No, I don't think it is. But the Ravens' second defensive touchdown increases the lead. 42 now, right? Right, Justin Tucker? Justin Tucker says yes. 42-7. But yeah, Terrell Suggs is a great. I mean, I love watching him play. And we get the sack there again. Courtney Upshaw with the sack is credited with it. As I said before, love watching Baltimore's defense. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know what your favorite defense is to watch. And Wheaton picking up that pass, taking it pretty good. It's now 3rd and 6 after being like 2nd and 18. So 12-yard gain there.
And he throws it there and gets another completion.
And here we are, 3rd down. Hopefully we can make the stop. Keep them from making any sort of semblance of a comeback. Terrell Suggs is looking hungry, but Antonio Brown makes a sideline catch. It's a 2-minute warning now. Steelers on their own 41-yard line, down 35, so things are seeming impossible here. But I'm never going to count out Big Ben because, you know, Steelers are a tough opponent. You don't want to count out. You don't want to count them out. But when they do things like that, Heath Miller running out of bounds after a 2-yard gain, you can't really help but laugh a little bit. But we will. I believe we will come away with a win with this. So remember, comment below. Let me know what rivalry you want me to do next. As Lance Moore catches the ball and boogies his way out of bounds. But yeah, hopefully, you know, my plan with this series is to come up with playing as different rivalries. I'm gonna pick, you know, the team that I prefer in the rivalry, and I'm gonna just talk about the rivalry overall.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Well, you know what I think about it, and just general NFL things. So Darius Webb almost gets that one, but swats it down ultimately.
And quarterbacks love to throw the football high and far down the field. That time the quarterback doesn't do that, and he underthrows the receiver.
And I feel like this is kind of how the Ravens could perform. They have the potential to do this kind of stuff. If you know, if they had the secondary healthy. Oh, and Lance Moore wide open. Boogies around, jukes out some defenders a little bit and gets them down to the 18.
Miller's move from the tight end position to the
Darian
slot.
Stewart here laid some big hits earlier. Oh, can we get? Oh, we can't get him. But Darryl Smith knocks the ball right out of Le'Veon Bell's hands, and he's been a high performer too. We got him from Jacksonville a couple years ago, and he's just been great. Last year led the team in tackles, and you know, he's absolutely been phenomenal, and he's really helped in filling the hole that Ray Lewis left Baltimore defense. Le'Veon Bell with the grab. He's actually just been injured, but he got them the first downs. 1st and goal, 1:04 left. The comeback is officially impossible. Ben Roethlisberger, 210 yards, but 2 interceptions is what's really holding this team back. We're going to hop back in some man defense here. I juked myself up, but Terrell Suggs with another sack on Big Ben. He brings the clock down.
Defensive replay. When hunger hits,
and so now they're back at it, 50 seconds. Oh, Lance Moore catches it, and they're going to rule it a touchdown. Steelers scored another touchdown. So it's now going to be 14-42. I wonder if they're going to kick the onside kick. I mean, honestly, in real life, they probably wouldn't, just because there's no way that they're scoring. What is it now? 28 point? Yeah, there's no way they're scoring 28 points in 47 seconds. So yeah, they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna just give us a normal kickoff. Dominique Franks is returning again, which is interesting. And we only get back to the 15 with him. Not that's the issue. We're just gonna run the ball a few times and run out the clock. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Drop a like below if you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching. I'm the Root Beer Gamer.